Alright, hello, welcome back to Book Talk, guys. So this Book Talk episode's a little different because I actually listened to this book on audio. So like I don't have a book to hold up and I feel so weird, like I could just do this and pretend that it's here. But I have Google Play audiobooks on my phone, and sometimes when I'm busy it's easier just to listen to a book than read it, but it still counts, right? So this week we were talking about the book called The MAGA Doctrine. It's by Charlie Kirk. He wrote it in 2020. Again, like I said, I listened to it on audio, so just pretend you can see this beautiful book right here. It was really good. It was very informational, very obviously political. Again, that was The MAGA Doctrine by Charlie Kirk. I don't know exactly how many pages it was, but I know it was about 6.5 hours of listening time. And it was very good. I like politics personally, so I like to learn about that. I know that's not a topic that everyone would find engaging in a book, but personally, I really liked it, and I love Charlie Kirk, so anything that he wrote, I love reading. But it was very good. He wrote it in 2020, so he was writing it from the perspective of what Trump had done in his first term and why we needed Trump for his second term, which I am so glad we got. But anyway, more on that later. But so he went through the principles that Trump as a president stands for, and then he wrote about all the things that Trump had done in his first term and like how impressive they were, amazing they were, historical they were, and then he goes back and he compares that to past presidents, Democrat and Republican, just to like give us kind of a standing board of like how to judge those things by, which I thought was pretty cool. Personally, I did not know a lot about the history of politics or really too much information in politics. This was a book I listened to a little bit ago, actually, when I was getting into all that. So it was very informative. I really liked it, and I thought that it was actually pretty engaging. I feel like politics can be a topic where it can kind of get a little dry sometimes, you know, I mean, it's politics, right? So, but his writing style was great, and it was very engaging, and it kept me interested even when it was on things that personally I have no interest in. Okay, you know, like the budget, I really don't care, but his writing style and his just informative, factual information style, if that's a thing, was very engaging, and I really enjoyed it, and I would highly recommend it. So again, that was The MAGA Doctrine by Charlie Kirk. It's got a nice pretty red cover. I should have printed off a picture so I could like hold it up, but it was very good. I would definitely recommend it, and I have been trying to convince my friends to read it. I feel like it's one of those books that just makes you sound smart when you say that you read it because of like what it's about. So you could read it just for that if nothing else. But I feel like in a world like ours where politics is such a big issue that it's really important to be informed and to be knowledgeable about those things. Kind of like a private duty as a citizen, you know, to be knowledgeable about our government, about politics. And Charlie Kirk has been an author that's been very helpful for me in learning more about politics, and especially from a very Christian conservative perspective, which I personally really enjoy. So I hope you read it or listen to it like I did, and yeah, tell me what you think. This one was really good, and I really recommend it. So like, subscribe, send me those book recommendations, and thank you for your time.